Okay. Okay. So, welcome everyone that has been watching my channel, have subscribed to my channel, recently returned players of Vindictus, and or new players that are now in Vindictus overall. My name is Spirit Ren. I play a Silas class, and today we're going to be talking and playing with Arisha, but her second equipped weapon, which is the SpellWhip that I'm holding. We're gonna do some story progression to get used to her skill sets. We're gonna look at her skill sets and what's the difference with SpellWhip compared to her original weapon being the SpellSword. So I did a little bit of practice with SpellWhip. This seems to be a very difficult weapon in general. It is designed to be flexible in range and close range. But it has an off switch, just like the SpellSword, where you can turn on and off the mana power and just play like almost basic range. But she has like in-between combos of her power as well as her skills in general. So throughout the hour session, we're gonna be going through her so that I learn how to play her. If you main this class, continue to main this class if you are a SpellWhip user. I'm not here to disfigure anybody. I'm not here to, you know, cause hatred or anything. I'm here simply to learn the class that the game provided and see if I can, you know, showcase not at a expert level, but more of a level where if you like this class and you wish to play the class, that's all I'm showing is a variety of, you know, what this class can do, you know, learning through the skill sets and so forth. I played Vindictus when I started in 2013 to 2014. That is my the start of my origin. During my high school days, I know players that have been playing this game since 2010. Welcome back. You are always going to be valued and appreciated if, of course, you have had some old reputation with, you know, some people just don't know how to let go of the past and drive forward. Don't, you know, get away from those people. Don't poison your energy with people that just won't accept you right now. Because if they really wanted to make amends, they would have said, hey, I'm sorry, let's try again. And then, you know, the game feels even more at peace. I am usually a very expressive type of person. I like to talk, I like to express, but I also like to support a lot. And I had one, didn't have the tools that I needed to bring forward, you know, YouTube in my time. You know, life happens and you just don't have that means, but some people do. And now it's my time, I guess, to do so. I played Vindictus since 2018, since I came back, and I never stopped. I had my up-downs since conflicts and chaos going through my guild. I learn as I grow as a leader, and I've always tried to be there for my guildmate and try to provide as much support as possible. But I had to also remind myself that, you know, what kind of community do I want to create? This thing is super hard. Okay. So she doesn't block. Okay. So mine up. Okay. I know that I'm introducing myself, but I also get the feeling that people are like, stop talking and just fight. So I play keyboard mode. So my left clicks and my right clicks. So my mash and my other attack is... This is my left click, the S. This is my right click. It is the hold button, and then tap is my E. Okay. Turn it off, turn it off. This is my space bar, the A button. It can be a dash or a block, and a hold at the same time. So this is like a whiplash of electricity, of mana power overall. I did my last live stream on Lyn, and I missed out putting up a Lyn ultimate, and I will do so when I have the time, and plus as a short with a nice music along with it. So she's reaching the beginning of Redeemers. So yeah, welcome back. I had a very good week. I hope this week gets even better. I hope more people come to this game. I hope that my even though I have heard of a lot of people saying that just a lot of negative people that didn't get their way with the game, and also didn't what's it called, they didn't like how Vindictus, or not Vindictus, but DevCat, the studio and the publisher, which is Nexon, that they have done they done the overprotective terms of service, which means some people just don't follow the policy of the game, as most games, because to them it's too hard. And Nexon has created a system where it can combat that, but for some reason players think it's not fair. And I hate to be the what's that word? I hate to be kind of, I'm sorry, I'm kind of realistic. If I were to make a game and I provide these necessities, even though I'm not American, but I understand what, you know, what will make a good game and what works, I wouldn't like that other players are trying to ruin the economy that I solely created in my own game. Because it's not fair for those that actually support the game, all of a sudden are getting out-competed against players that aren't really supporting the game, but just trying to find a way to, I guess, cheat in the game. Cheat, what do I mean by cheat? not buying what's being offered right here in the supply depot. People are very wary of this, specifically air gear. They're not really, you know, happy that, because the idea that this is not enough means that, it's just sad. It just means that, what are you trying to do, Nexon? Like, you're not gonna make me want to pay for something that you couldn't do in the past. This is honestly just petty financial strain of one person entirely, but it's like, the smaller the community gets, the higher that the players want to try to gain virtual status into something as small. But I'm just like, why? Where am I going? I'm going to Berg. The Berg was the entry notice. Talk to Sierra. Okay, so I'm just... Oops. No. Talk to Sierra. Sierra is... Where does Sierra go? Okay, so she's... Is she in Berg? Talk to Christy. Core boost. Hero sword. You don't need to do this. Oh my... What? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see if I can get another weapon. Oh no, it's not gonna let me get the next weapon. Or maybe it will actually. 90... Don't I have 100 in here? That's an artifact. So, I had picked Paul last time, but the others have picked War Statue, so I guess I'll try this one to see if it works out better than the other one. Let me see. Where's the War Statue? Oh, there it is. So this gives her 1,000 attack boost for the last 30 seconds. So let's see if... I mean, that doesn't really... I don't think it does anything for me, but because I can make that maybe amount of attacks with just Paul, but that's just me. But we're gonna start with this now. Get better at her. Get used to her, basically. But yes, regarding the issue that has people getting banned is because people are using third-party websites. And I understand, but I also don't understand at the same time. Like, I don't understand the argument, because to me, you know, I understand game developers, but then there's also somebody that is like, no, you're being unfair to the player base. Like, how am I being unfair? I give them the option to spend. I give them the option to grind. I give them many options and they still break my rules. They still break it. They think the game is theirs and it's not theirs. Because when you think about it, you have people that you know, I'm gonna kind of say this right now. If you're a person that kind of believes in illegal activity, and then you come across these people and think that they can get away with it because they have that, they feel like they're rebellious. They feel great being a rebel because they can get away with it. And I'm like, but what does that really do? Right after you get banned, what does that prove? What's wrong if a game wants to provide fairness? No, because it's hard. I'm like, then learn how to farm. Learn how to play the game. Like, no, I don't get lucky with spending. I'm sorry, that's not... Okay, maybe I should just talk about me instead of other people. Okay, I'm a guild leader. What do I do? Well, I had a lot of soul searching this week actually, and unfortunately I noticed that some people are just not worth being my friend. I try to talk to them, I try to ask them, I try to see what was wrong, and at the end they give me kind of like disrespectful gestures when I play with them in the game, because I'm not dumb, guys. I can see it. I know when you want to act like, oh, you talk too much. I'm like, okay, but if you don't give me an answer, you don't say anything, but you just do whatever you want, guess how I'm gonna look at it as? Exactly, I'm gonna look at it as, oh, so you're just, for 2 weeks straight, you have ignored me. And then you come up with the excuse, oh, I'm busy. I'm like, I'm not dumb. I can definitely know that if we're through as friends, tell me. No? Okay, I'll do it myself. But enough of that. I'm gonna explain my situation. So what do? Okay, I don't have money. I had to pay my bills. I had to help my father because he had a accident in the spine, and our bills had kind of plummeted. And we're getting better at paying them all off. And it's not easy when you go through that type of struggle. Because then you're feeling afraid, almost afraid that because you're not at a high rank like everyone else, like as a guild leader, you have to be high rank. Because you're the one that leads the group. You're the one that represents, like king and queens, like that. Well, maybe that's how I'm thinking about it. Is that you're the one that carries the group. And so when you don't have that, you're just like, well, I kind of do look like almost an embarrassment to the rest of the game. But that changes as soon as you know how to get some certain things. Now, what do I do if I don't have the money? I'm like, well, what items are worth farming? I'm like, okay, let me think. If I can get 4 million every day by just farming a specific dungeon, then in a week straight, I should have maybe 40 mil. Plus, if I farm my weeklies and my specials, and throughout the time that I can get something worthwhile, I can sell it for more, and that's how I get my gold. It's really not hard, honestly. But people make it seem like it's hard. How is it hard? You just don't want to farm. You just don't want to calculate. You don't want to see how the game works. And then you're wondering why and how the hell are people farming and getting rich. I'm like, because if we actually cared about the game, we wouldn't be doing that shit. We wouldn't be putting illegal strain on it. How can you say you respect the game and not actually use what they have already to spend? That makes no sense to me. Oh my god, I am messing up. Ooh, I almost got that. I need to stop on turning off and off the mana power. I'm getting confused in between the sequence of talking and also like getting cooler. Oh my god, stop. The kick thing. I'm using a weaker weapon, but only because I had chosen SpellSword as my main choice. That's why this is difficult. But I like that it's difficult. It makes me learn. There goes again, mate, doing nonsense. What is going on? Not my problem right now. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. That's so funny. Okay, and then we continue. These were old raids. Okay. Wonder why it says 2 days ago. That is so weird. Oh, okay. Just probably YouTube problem. So where is her ult? Okay. Where is it? Active motivation. No, that's a buff. Chaos Symphony. Another one. I have to put this right over here. No! On the dirt. Okay. See if I need to repair anything. Repair. Just trying to see something. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. Outward and on. I'm going to get something to drink really quickly. chatting. Okay. Good, they're chatting. I don't need to be there. Let's see how this one. Okay. Turn this on, see if I do it better. That is such a weird pose. They're such weebs, but I love them. I'm a weeb too! Okay. Continue. So she's right at the mark of season 3. Oh my god. I should probably switch to my channel because this will lag and it's not it's not fair for those that are getting recorded in the middle of this. I'm gonna go back to the main channel. There you go, it's much smoother. Try to focus. Let me not think too much and let me see if I can get this right, because I feel like I'm getting it wrong. Got it. So when you have, so what I'm understanding is you need to have, you can fight between not having the mana on for not excessive damage, but normally you need to have consistency with mana control. That way you can utilize your extra attacks more efficiently. When I'm understanding. it that was gonna work. She has a shield on it. A character that doesn't, you're not really used to an off switch, it kind of gets a little difficult. It's like you don't need the on switch, but it's a different class, so you have to get used to the fact that that's what you're gonna be using all the time. The cutscene that started
Stop right there.
the season 3. Oh look, it's everybody's favorite person.
Well. You've had a busy day. Impressive work, I must admit. For a mercenary. But what do we have here? A remnant of the goddess. An unsavory place to find something so interesting indeed. Well, I'll hold on to this. You don't mind, do you? No. You know your place. I trust you'll stay out of our way.
No. Oh, okay. So there it is. There you go. Now I can do that dungeon because I equipped the right thing. Okay. Okay, we're almost there. And I was planning to do Eevee with the scythe, but I'm not sure if I have the time today. Maybe later. So that I can clear out the females and get to the guys. Because I'm preparing them to look good. And we reach Iron Fist. Okay. So we'll do her, and then I'll do the last thing, which is the emotes. See how she sounds like, and make comments on you know, how they build her character. So I'm having a difficult time trying to understand her. The SpellWhip is very complex, very close to Fiona's, the Hammer Fiona complexity. It is not easy to wield, and to those that take pride in SpellWhip, continue to use SpellWhip if that is exactly the character you main. Take pride on characters that, you know, characters that do have a complexity, an extreme complexity that most people just don't have the necessity. That is a weird face. That she just glitched into the screen. Oh my. I want some cookies. See, so this is left clicks, left clicks, left clicks, left clicks, and then right click. This is without the mana. Without the mana blade. Or the mana. And there's a block right there. And you do a space bar. Now that her mana is up, turn it on. You do extra damage. She caught me. Flaming freedom indeed. So in between 2 clicks and then right clicks, you do a special type of combo. Do that with the left click. And then a block, and then a strike. Wow, just like that. So it does take practice to get better at it. So maybe if I do it one more time, I'll do better. I want to get better so that if I ever come across a player that's interested in this type of class, I may have limited information, but maybe that little small information is enough to push at least a player to main the class. And then they'll eventually find other Arisha players that play SpellWhip, and then they'll help them, because I am limited on that knowledge, except Silas and others. But I like that I can play fresh eyes, fresh experience, so that I can relate to someone that is not as experienced, and they won't feel as intimidated by, you know, coming to someone that is already at that level. So, because there's always going to be somebody that, unfortunately, we have a lot of people with that elitist mindset. Why? Because they want to keep a character as if it's theirs, but that doesn't really help anybody. So there's always, you know, someone like me around that honors what the game creates. So we're gonna do one more. That way we get more familiarized. I'm not saying I'm an expert, I'm not saying that I'm knowledgeable completely with this class. I'm saying that like I'm playing keyboard mode, and it's the same thing if you're playing left clicks or right clicks on a mouse, because on the keyboard, when someone plays keyboard and mouse, they're using WASD as they're walking, but I'm using keyboard mode because I can just move with my, you know, the arrow keys, which is more logical for me. Right, it's like left, right, front, back, left, right. Yep. And if I push two of them together, I go this way, or I go that way, or I go this way, or this way. Okay? Dreams, I'm a right-handed person. I'm not a left-handed person, I guess. But some people got used to that keyboard mouse for a long time, so. And he just had to hit me like that. How dare you? Just kinda. Okay, we finally made it. We need to get rid of this little thing.
I gotta sleep.
You know, me too. I love that. Arisha's voice actor in... let me look it up. Arisha's voice actor is an older Arisha voice actor. Is Arisa Komiya, the Japanese voice actress for Dia Kurawasa in Love Live. So this is the voice actor of Arisha. She is from Vindictus. No, that's not it. Come on, someone else. That's it. Marie Westbrook. Okay, so we're gonna look it up. Marie Westbrook. Okay.
Pam Cornelia, Andy Duncan, Brady Hales, Elizabeth, Wendy's Spicy Chipotle. That my husband gets up every morning and gets to hear his wife talk as he goes out for his run. So, he doesn't ever get rid of me. I want to thank, of course, the incomparable Chuck Duran for my...
This is a very known actress. So, I would love my father's, like, playing music in the background, my god.
There are so many secrets in this world.
I agree with you completely, Arisha.
I try not to cling to what I've lost, but there is no truth that will stay hidden forever. Truth is often simpler than you'd expect.
I cannot hear this. I need a... Father's really obnoxious right now. I cannot hear what she's saying at all. Nope. Motion emotes.
There is no truth that will stay hidden forever. Truth is often simpler than you'd expect.
I know, right?
My life is one big mystery.
It is a big mystery.
I don't know where this power comes from, but that doesn't matter to me.
Me neither. I have power, but I don't wanna.
Beginnings always lead to endings. It's inescapable.
Yes, they do.
Everything fades with time.
That is true, and I agree.
Even what has faded still has value, like myths or legends.
If only people could see that, Arisha. But some people just don't want to see that. They live in their own little bubble.
I am pure magic.
I am pure as well.
Magic isn't always the answer, just usually.
Sometimes that's true, yeah.
Don't tell me there's no time. There's always time.
There is time.
If you saw me dance, I can't let you live. I'm sorry, my memories are spotty.
Yeah, she had a history with one
The
of the
mana
Asian
is
gods.
mine. The time powers are borrowed. The mana is mine. The time powers are borrowed.
My mama, my man, borrowed.
I guess there's a reason I'm like a god. I will not let anyone decide my fate. Not even a god.
Me neither.
I write everything down these days. I've heard of Time Lords. Guess I'd be a Time Lady. I feel like I'm always forgetting directions.
Same. I'm in the same check.
Checkmate. You're out of moves. I've predicted your every move.
I do the same thing. People don't see me.
Concede. My calculations are flawless.
I do the same thing. I calculate every move.
The game has already begun.
I know, huh?
I can win this with my eyes closed. Let's play a nice civilized game of chess. To the death. There's nothing you can do that I can't counter. You aren't strong enough to stop me. Any weapon can be improved by adding the word spell to it.
Can it now?
Focus. Explode mana crystal in 1 minute. Focus. What time is it?
I have no idea.
Focus. What's the weather going to be tomorrow?
Oh, see, so she talks to the focus. Oh, I didn't know it was like something like that.
I wish I could remember. You're the culprit.
Hi, Dad.
Everything is going according to plan. Wait, this is a trap. The name's Arisha. Remember that? What good are prophecies anyway?
To help people learn of the future? Then the future changes for some reason.
Hello. Welcome. You're here. I won't disappoint you. Let's end this quickly. Chaos Symphony! Temporal shift! I will never back down! I need this power!
And that's that. Thank you all for watching my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is the SpellWhip live stream for Vindictus and Arisha. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Bye.